Hello and welcome to this week's Magic Words for Parents. I'm Karen Locke-Culp of We Turned Out Okay and the We Turned Out Okay website and podcast. And I'm really excited about this one. This Magic Words for Parents, it just comes up all the time. Every time you're in a grocery store, every time you're in a Target, every time you're in, a Home Depot, every time you're anywhere where there are products for sale and they are prominently placed so that your kids so that your kids are seeing stuff they want. We get that, don't we? We get the begging and the, can I just please have this? Can I please have this? They come running up to you with the toilet paper, not the toilet paper, with the paper towels, or with the toys, the cereal boxes that are the things that are that are just calculated for them to want. And the reason I brought up toilet paper and paper towels is because I actually was thinking about this time when I was a kid and my younger brother used to go, he would beg to go into the paper towel aisle so that he could toss paper towels over the aisle and have them land in my mother's cart in the next aisle. And my mother agreed to this occasionally. I mean, like, talk about ultimate begging, right? She stopped, though, I feel like, when one time it went bad and he went around the corner and they'd actually been successful at getting paper towels to, and toilet paper rolls to land in the cart, but at this particular one, it beamed somebody, and that was the end of that. So no more of that for my little brother. But I mean, they beg for the craziest things in the store. They beg for toys that there's no way you can afford, right? They beg for things that that are sugary and bad for them, and it's all placed so that they do that. Like, it's the people who set up stores totally know what they're doing, right? And if this is you, I totally sympathize. I went through this with my own kids. It's a little better now that they're 17 and 13, but grocery stores and Target and places like that have only gotten better at product placement for optimum child begging. And so what the question becomes, what can you say? Because eventually you get sick and tired of saying no, 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 no. It gets temper tantrums and it gets whining, and it sort of begets more begging, right? So I came up with a really super simple thing to say, and that's of course what these Magic Words for Parents videos are all about. It's something simple, a quick phrase you can take into the grocery store this week. You can take it into Target this week. And it is, when your child comes running up to you with some product, you can say this. Just say, we are choosing to spend our money on other things. And what that does, and I've seen this time and again, what it does is it disconnects the child from that thing, right? You are saying no, but you're not saying it outright. You're not saying it meanly. You're just saying, we're choosing to spend our money on other things. And then a lot of times what will happen is they'll go, wait a minute, what other things? And then you can talk about the upcoming vacation that you're planning for, or you can talk about the dinner the special dinner you're going out for tomorrow night, or you can talk about something else. But the point is, you've distracted your child, whether or not they think that whatever you're choosing to spend your money on is a viable thing, right? That's not what matters, because what you're doing is you are saying no without saying no, and you're opening up a line of discussion that's about something else, something positive, something exciting, and it all comes down to just those few words. We're choosing to spend our money on other things. And that's this week's Magic Words for Parents. I really, really hope they help. I'm asking you to get in here wherever you're watching this, if it's on YouTube or if it's in Facebook or somewhere else. Let me know if you try this, let me know what happens. I'm so curious to know what your experience will be with it. I think it could be really, really useful and helpful, and that's why I do these, because we find them really, really useful and helpful. Oh, Jennifer Cozine says, genius! Thank you. I think it'll really work, so give it a try, definitely. For extra magic words, you can go to patreon.com/WeTurnedOutOK. June's extra magic words that I'm putting over there for patrons in Patreon is all about a quick phrase that you can say when your child is having a fit in a public place, when a timeout won't do, what can you say to alleviate that? So that's the extra magic words in Patreon. And then the other thing I'm so excited about in Patreon is I just posted like very recently this morning the introduction to my latest book series. I posted it in Patreon for free, so you can go over there and read it and decide if this is going to be a book series that will help you. The book series is called Your Child Explained, Volume 1. For longtime listeners to the podcast, I've had a segment of the podcast called Your Child Explained, in which we always talk about why our kids do what they do. And this is an extension of that. It's why kids do what they do and how to stay sane while raising them is the working title for Volume 1. And the introduction is over there for you to read for free. I really, really, really want to know what you think about it. So please go to patreon.com/WeTurnedOutOK and let me know. And in the meantime, try today's magic words for parents out and let me know how that goes. And I will see you here next week for the next new magic words for parents. All right, take it easy. I'm gonna attempt to end this. We'll see how I do. All right, bye.